しょうか。あ、よし、やっていきましょう。コール・オブ・クトゥルフっていうゲームかな。初めからで。アキスロット。はい。なんか、クトゥルス神話のを題材としたなんかゲームみたいです。いや、昨日、エーペックスやってみたけど、ダメだね。本当に、老眼以前の問題だよ。鈍感ゆえ、おぞましい最後の時まで正気を保てる者がいるなら、この者に神の慈悲があることを願おう。いきなり、グロだね。サメ？もう速攻でセーブになったな。ここから動けんのか。WSD だよね。マウスの感度がちょっとあれかな。コントロールで。キーボード、カメラ、マウス。ないか。あ、カメラ感度か。こういう感じでいいのかな。はい。これで、できよう。OK。ゲームの再開。変わってるように見えねえけど、まあ。ビュンビュンするな。もうちょっと。もう一番下まで下げちゃう。で、OK で。あ、これはちょっと遅すぎ。1個あげるか。こんなもんか。ここはなんだろう。サメだな。拷問室というよりもサメ。調理室なのか。あ、シフトで走れる。コントロールでしゃがむ。あ、はい。これはいいか。まあ、通常の、あれだね。闇隠れ、調べるために照らす必要。なるほど。じゃあこれをゲットすればいいのか。なるほどね。ハリケーンランプ。 ボルトカッターで切るのか。それなら向こう側切りたいな。これは一緒なんかい。これもアイテムか？違うのか。捧げ物が気に食わなかったか。シャチだな。これシャチだよね。これ入れないか。ここ出口か。なんだろうこれ。パイレーツ・オブ・カリビアンに出てきそうな。夢落ち。J で手帳。なるほど。探偵事務所。そうそう。主人公は探偵なんだよね。睡眠薬。ああ、なるほど。俺が戦争から戻ってきた時に医者が処方したものだ。これが悪夢を終わらせてくれると断言してもらった。だがそれもつかの間、効き目が弱まってきている。なるほどね。睡眠薬と酒に溺れちゃってんのか？なんだこれ。俺が第77歩兵師団と戦死したロストバタリオンの男たちを忍んで刻んだオイルライター。戦争行ってたのか。お、これは飲む。あ、運命左右します？左右し、なんか、消した。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a space.
俺を雇ったバーのオーナーは案件の結末が気に食わないらしかった。だが法の道を踏み外している以上、その証拠をつかんだ探偵に立てつく術はあるまい。なるほど。潜り酒場の恐喝事件。電話すぐに出るべき？一通り調べてからの方がいいか。その夫は妻に捨てられたという事実を理解していない。調査が終了してから何週間経っても彼からしつこく電話がかかってきた。既婚女性が女友達と駆け落ち。女友達。夫には理解できなかった。理解できないよね。確かに。
I used to be an avid reader.
見れないのか。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
なるほど。大した有名なあれじゃないみたいだね。一杯飲んでから。出るか。OK。はい。ずいぶん古いな。
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
キャラクターのポイントを割り当てる。各キャラクターのポイントでスキルのスコアを上げます。なるほど。調査。今 8CP 持ってる。調査は調査の手腕である。このスキルを磨くと事件現場やオブジェクトを分析することで過去の出来事を理解したりロックを開ける可能性が上がる。これ重要なんじゃない？これ重要でしょ。これもっと上げれるのか。ああ、なるほどね。オカルト、心理学。どうしよう。調査は上げといて間違いないと思うんだよな。調査上げて、調査上げて、話術だな。まあ、心理学もいいと思うんだけどな。これで終わりでいいの？確認エンター。はい。はい。
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
すいません。逆来ないと思ってて。
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
なる
That's
ほ
all
ど。
you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
なるほどね。この人の娘、孫なのかなが家族を殺したって言って事件になっているんだけど、この人自身はその女の子が殺したとは思えないからどうにか証明してくれと。で、この絵は狂気じみてねえかと。なんで
The
絵が関
warehouse
係あ
on
るんだろ
Harbour. Some sketches of the Hawkins
う。
family.
銀水化のスケッチ。情報が少ないね。配送伝票。判読不可な部分もあるが、住所の一部は解読できる。ダークウォーター第36倉庫。捜査報告。出火元はダイニングで一家全員が犠牲になったという。警察は事故として片付けているが、サラ・ホーキンスの精神的虚弱という主張を通す。それはなぜだろう。サラ・ホーキンスがさっきの依頼の、あれか。切り抜きがサラとダークウォーター出身の実業家チャーリーズ・ホーキンスとの結婚について書かれた一冊の記事。いや、一本の記事か。二人がここで一人の息子のサイモンと隠遁生活をしている。なるほどね。調べんの？これまたホラゲーあるあるで吸い込まれていく感じじゃないのかい？
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message.
違かった。
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements? 調査解除された答え。調査。この話何かおかしいですね。
But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
そうだよね。サラ・ホーキンスどこに住んでたの？
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small remote island off the coast of Boston.
ボストンの沖合にある小さな離れ小島に
I
住んでいた。
suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
なるほど。ダークウォーターに行って娘の秘密を探れと。この絵をただの絵とは思わないでくれと。
I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
事件が起きてからか、この絵が届いたのか。
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
サラは
I
霊感があ
never
った
knew
のか。
what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
なるほどね。霊感があったからこそ
The sender's label mentions
精神がちょっ
warehouse
とって
36.
言われてたってことか。
It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
情報はこれで十分だよ。
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader.
違うか。これか。医学用欄第1巻。研究や新人医を対象とした重厚な書。第1巻はあらゆる基地の疾患を網羅している。症状と適応となる治療法を書述している。
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the
クジ
19th
ラ漁
century.
の季節に話題になっ
But it
た。
seems to have been shunned since then.
ダークウォーター島は、14世紀より無人であり、失われた民族の遺物が今も無数に残されている。単純で原始的な信仰を伝える生きた証拠。ロマンを呼び起こしがちであるが、彼らの神々というものがどれほど勇猛であったか忘れてはならない。置き去りにされた深い洞窟の壁を巨大な生物がまがまがしく飾り立てている。海の神なのか夢の神なのか知る者はいない。だが現代の島民であり誇り高き捕鯨漁師の子孫らは覚えている。マサチューセッツ沖合に浮かぶ小島の謎深くつつましいストーリー。
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat aid natural sciences,
ダークウォータ
linguistics,
ーに行く
archaeology.
船を見つけないと
I
いけ
should
な
get
い
rid
ね。
of all this stuff. I should get rid of all this stuff.
これで終わりかな。じゃあもう一杯飲んで。おお、結構酔っ払ってるぞ。これ大丈夫なのか。もう飲めなくなってる。じゃあもう行くか。呪われた画家が火事を起こし、自らと家族を犠牲にされたという、唯一の手がかりとして彼女は父親に気味の悪い絵を残していた。配達伝票の住所はダークウォーター島の不当に建てられた倉庫。ここがピアーズの調査の開始点になりそうだ。オープニングか。 なんか探偵って夢がある職業、夢があるっていうのもあれだよな。なんか非日常を送れそうな職業だと勝手なイメージがあるんだけど。で実際やるとしょうもない依頼ばっかりなのかな。そうか。
We're almost there.
もう少しで着くの？コール・オブ・クトゥル。ナンパ船があるね。やべえな、もう人いるのかここ。
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
船の上で待ってろと。
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce. Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy. So, what wind brought you? Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you? A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man. And his wife, Sarah Hawkins. A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbour Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you. Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
この人は釣り？ダークウォーター。Welcome to。
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
警察かなんかなのかな。
treat an omen. Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
あんたは
Don't treat me
全く
like
の
I'm
素
one of
人だ。
these locals. You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Darkwater? For a stranded fish? Gosh darn, Mr. Not like another one of these locals. Go give your valuable advice somewhere else, huh? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
なるほど、
You can see
こい
that
つら
I'm
は
busy, can't you?
この死体をあれか海に戻そうとしてんのか。
There's something coming.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate.
血の塊。
It died a short
うん
time ago.
さっき死んだばっ
Only a
かり。
specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah?
なるほど。
Gonna get us into trouble.
いや、これ
Can't
は
understand. You're not sailors.
襲われて死んだっぽいよな、シャチ。
Something real bad.
あ、光ってる。光沢が。
Back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
What could have done so much damage?
うん。
Can't understand.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. Don't
ダメ
put
か。
that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. Cops. They can't understand.
店長。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These
Uh-huh.
manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
ああ、積み荷目
That's all
録
I'll
か
get。from them.
うんうん。目録、黒く塗りつぶされてるところがある
Fishing
のか。
equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
錆びついている。釣りの道具は錆びついてるのか。つまり、長い時間、そういうことはやっていない。
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
ここも。
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
あ、座礁してた船の模型か。なるほどね。第2巻。医療従事者の理念と、規範的観光を享受する。あ、これでシャチの死亡理由がわかんのか。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
フィッツロイ船長に似た男が船橋でポーズをとっている写真。義足。なるほど。義足している。
What a macabre souvenir. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
この女キャットについて何て言っただろうか。店長、契約条件は明確。配下を抜かりなく管理すること。我々を挑発することはできない。なお、このメッセージへの返信は不要。金は使いのものに。キャット。猫さん。脅迫文だったのか、あれ。
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
放棄されている。まあこんなボロボロだとな。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
チャールズ・ホーキンスの成り合いは本当は何だ
I
っ
know
たん
that
で
Charles
すか。
Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, And the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
キャット
I
って
found a
誰っすか？
threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
用心棒
With
罪
any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
不当
I'm
で
just
シャ
back
チ見
from
て
the
よ。
wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
迷信。シャチが死んでるとなんかあんのかな？彼らはどうして海に戻そうとし
The
ているん
police
で
took
す
the
か？
decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
そうだ。写真は船長に似てるんだよね。
The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the
あ
photograph.
親父さんなんだ、義足は。
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
まあ全部聞いたかな。ダークウォーターについて話すわ。いいか。
I'm looking for warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
倉庫どこだい？
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You
あ
can't
ー
miss
不
it.
当にある倉庫ね。はい。
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
不当の持ち主。私を甘く見ないでください。
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, us men of the sea.
特にもうないか？
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
シャチの死亡原因がわかるかな？
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an
あれ
omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us.
近づけるようになっ
What
て
could
る。
have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
わかんないか。
It's a sign.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
はい
You
はい、わ
can't
かったよ。
understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real
他
bad.
行ける場所はここか。お、これ取れないか。こっち見んなよ。たりして。酒場に行くだよね。 親父。あ、これキャットか。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
どうすか。すまないか、やりすぎたぜ。いや、喧嘩売ったのは俺じゃねえよ。
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
なるほど。ダークウォーターについて、どうして雑草クジラ、あ、店の名前か。
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her
変わ
style
っ
made
て
her
いたのが
famous.
本当だよね。
How would you
絵
describe
の
it?
スタイル。
Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
他には、
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then,
I've got what I need.
anything else?
ダークウォーター違うか。この辺では禁酒
I
法
didn't
がないの
expect to
か。
find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
なるほど。酒の出所については秘密と。
What do you know about the
Soko.
Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse.
倉庫から何か音が聞こえる。
That sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
飲み
Captain
物を飲ま
Fitzroy
せてく
told
れ
me
る？
about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
ああ、そうでした
Come
か。
on. Because of a little
くれ
tussle.
ないですか。
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
くれないみたいだね。
That'll be all for now.
あ ああ、素直に謝っておけばあれだったか。
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll
Hey,
have to
cat
send
dog.
him a more clear-cut mess. What you looking at, stranger?
これ言っちゃうとなんか言われそうだから飲めるな。
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
ダメ？
I told you to beat it.
あ、そうですか。ごめんなさいね。
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
最後の
What
捕
brought
鯨で
whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
あ、クジラがいなくなっちゃったのか。
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
なるほど。奇跡の捕鯨が最後の捕鯨のあれだったのか。この歌
I've
は
never
何
heard
なんだ
this song
い？
before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
また歌うんだ。
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
やべえな。
The miraculous catch. Apparently,
奇跡の獲物、どうやら80年で一番大きな事件だったようだ。1847年5月21日、奇跡の獲物。スキュラが寄港してダークウォーターを飢餓から救ってくれた。希望を捨てたところだった。火曜日の午前遅く、スキュラの飲みクイーンは、その残党がダークウォーター湾に戻った。島民たちは埠頭に駆け寄り、島最後の捕鯨船を迎えた。勇敢なる船が積んだ目を疑うほどの獲物に驚嘆する人々。巨大なクジラの体躯をしのぐそれはすでに奇跡の獲物と呼ばれ、デッキを埋め尽くしてもまだ余って船体からはみ出すほどであった。生き残った船乗りたちはその死闘を語る。その肉だけではなく、品質も栄養も無類のものであった。 このクジラの巨体でダークウォーターの、多数の島民が食にありつけ、この土地に蔓延していた飢餓が終わるのは間違いない。貸し倉庫。マークス氏が漁港工房保管用に倉庫を貸し出している。新聞経由で連絡するか、不当にて直接訪問してほしい。座礁クジラの特別な夕食。勇敢な捕鯨員たちの帰還を祝し、座礁クジラの一同が特別無料の宴会に招待しよう。家族や友人も誘い合わせ、キャットが振る舞う奇跡の旅客をご賞味あれ。名人に漏れなく油一本の配布を用意した。見逃すことなかれ。なるほどね。
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
借金していたんだ。ホーキンス。で、倉庫に行くにはどっちに行けばいいんだ？
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
ああ、キャットのことか。キャットが酒の密売人だったのか。奴らは何してるんだ？
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
これ倉庫か？目星スキルでは、近くにある隠されたアイテムをもらう。なんだこれ？ハンドル。
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
なるほど。ハンドル。
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
地下入り口がある。まあ、普通に考えてハンドルを使ってこれが開くんだよな。2階か。これか。で、
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
ハンドルをつける。これどうすればいいの？どうすればいいんだ？これ、回せないぞ。この場を去るしか選択ができない。また船長に話を聞くべきか？ちみち向こうに。
Where do you think you're going?
結構調査パートが長いな。他の倉庫に興味が あ、他にここの倉庫に
Who
興
are
味
these
がある人い
others
るんか。
so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
うん、まあそうだよね。
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry. I really can't talk about them. Where do you think you're going?
さてさて。
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
ホーキンスの件に知
What
っ
more
てる
can
こ
you
と
say
あ
about
り
the
ま
death
す
of
か？
the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
パイラスってやつ
You
が
again. I told you to beat it.
No need.
その火事で動揺している。お前らは
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
酔っ払いかい。
We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
守護聖人って誰だ？
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
見張りをしているこの男たちは誰？この奥のやつら。
The bootleggers.
酒の密売人たち。ああ。
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you
言えね
a
えか。
thing.
Nothing at all.
島について聞く。仕
Isn't
事
it
な
a
い
bit
の？
early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
飲むしかねえのか。
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
なんか調べるとどんどん選択肢が増えていく感じか。これ倉庫街？
There.
データセーブされたけど犯罪集がこの像って調べられそうだ。
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
ああ、なるほどね。オカルトを上げないとオカルトの文字が見えないのか。
Hello, old friend.
やべ。酒のボトル手に入れた。これさっきの酔っ払いにあげるとか？お前何やってる？関係ない。Hey.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
酒のボトルは使えないのか。
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious...
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
こいつら酒飲みに行くのかな。いやー、倉庫行く？先。なんか船長とも話せば話が広がりそうなんだが。あれ？倉庫行けねえんじゃね？倉庫これだよな。こっちから行けんのか？これか。ん？いけないな。いけないぞ。で、ずっとライター出しっぱなしなんだよな。
No way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah.
いや、このポイントってどうやって上がるのかな？倉庫の門番の脅しには持ってこい。あー、なるほどね。このアイテムがあるから、門番に、これ、2ポイント。2ポイント上げれる。あ、いえ、これでいいのか。Hey, 船
Back
長。
again. What can I do for you?
奇跡の獲
The
物とは
miraculous
何ですか？
catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
いや、終わっちゃったな。酒の密売人たちが倉庫への入り口を塞いでいる。
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
なるほど。これでもう行けるようになったのか、さっきの。いや、今日門番脅してもいいよな。これでもうここから行けるようになるかな。なんかいろんな選択肢が選べるのかな。え使えないね。はい、使えない。じゃあ素直に脅しに行くか。こいつまだ。
You saw what happened with those don't hang around.
間違えた。
I shall.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, hey.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
嘘をつく。話術か。観察する。
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
キャットの手下ってことだよね。
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
そうですよね。
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
キャット怖えな。キャットのことを本当に恐れているんだな。
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
あ、なるほどね。どう壊したのは
I
あん
went
た
to
ら
see
かい
the statue of Saint Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
なるほど。
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Yes.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you. Go die of thirst.
と
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
パットにあって酒を見せればいいのかな。どうする？あの見張りをどかさないことにはね。Hey, キャット。
I told you to beat it.
終わりですか？ちょっと話聞いてもらえないですか？
I told you to beat it.
なんか相当嫌われてんな、俺。ないんかい。どうする？じゃあ船長。船長どうすればいい？
Back again. What can...
Can you tell me where the where?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
警察に
So come back and see me.
警察に酒を見せる。Hey, 酒ゲットしたんだ。
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
おい。くそ。聞けよ。いや、むしろさ、さっきのくるくる回すやつが使えりゃ何の問題もないのにさ。他にないよね。ない。使えない。
I've no idea what it says.
さて、どうする？困ってしまったよー。シャチは？
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You can see that I'm busy.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Yeah.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
他。
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
他になんかあるか。
And the doctor.
The miraculous catch. Apparently,
What did he say?
the most significant event of the last 80 years.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
なんだよ。
Do you like our song?
We may not.
That's true.
ちょっと て。
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse.
An old family. They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk up.
We're not speaking ill, we're just
There! Yes.
It's your proof that the...
I bid you farewell,
いや、ないな。
Good night, stranger. So long.
じゃあな。やべえ、いけねえぞ。
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
唯一あるとしたらそこなんだけど。
You saw what happened with those sailors.
I've seen the kind of... You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. She's not in you, on the other hand.
This warehouse looks abandoned.
No doubt a question of territory. But I ain't. You want to know more? Go ahead.
Good. I shall take my leave.
店長に聞きなって言われてもな、店長もう何も話してくんねえんだよな。あ、なるほど。これで使えるのか。初めて知った。あ、
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
え、終わり？あ、なんか、お、なるほど。
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
アイテムを取れなかっただけか。歯車つける。あ、なるほどね。これで、まだまあ、あと何個必要なんだこの歯車。なんかまだあるんだろ。歯車。おーしよしよしよしよし。
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
いいじゃんいいじゃん。これで OK か。あ、なるほどね。クエスチョンマークがついてるところはあれなのか。
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
はい。これ体力のゲージ、があったってことは、体力を上げてないとこれができなかった可能性もあるってことか。なんだここ。大丈夫かこれ。なんかすごいクラクラーってしてるけど。医学。はい。
Smoke. I hope it's not toxic.
毒じゃないといいよね。
I hope it.
ここから来たからこっちか。ここを通る道か、あいつらを見張りをどっかやらせる道かが選べんのか。え、なにおい。え、なに。 何だったんだよ今。なんか回避もできたっぽいけどな。はい。あ、オカルト当ててねえんだよ。かなり古いなしかわかんないよね。来ちゃったよ。こんな目立っていいの
？Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
再現ってなんだ。
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
ああ、なるほどね。これは
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
この絵は誰なんだ？この写真か。あれこの絵って依頼のじいさんが持ってきた絵のモンスターに似てんな。治療したのかな。ここにはもうなさそうか、アイテムは。
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
心理学。
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
すいません。
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins Mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
いや、OK だったんだ。
Would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
キャット。
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
まあ火事になった家だから結構残ってんの。
Hawkins Mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
まあ火事場泥棒がいたってことか。誰か屋敷にいんのか。ああ、けどいるっつってたよな、さっき。何をするかわからないようなやつが。
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
これはホラーですね。
There's only old Winchester in his hut.
ほんとそれ。焼け落ちたのかと思ってました。目星黒。黒じゃないとダメなのか。廃墟化
I
して
don't
ますね。
believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
あなたはこの場所をよく知ってます
Looked
ね。
after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error,
ちゃん
then
と
it's
した
up to
警
the
官っぽ
police
いな
to make
この
good its
人。
mistake. Anything else?
時間、ああ。何か気をつけることあるか。
Prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards,
サイラスってなんだろう。ああ、い
You're
るやつ
talking
か。
about Winchester.
that's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
まだね。ウィンチェスターの話は前に聞き
Partner
ました。
Andrews warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
なるほどね。使用人だったのか、要は。
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure
一
Silas.
緒に来てくれるのか。承諾します。
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
一人で行くのはね。
Recently fallen. Sturdy. and well sharpened.
トイである。
Sturdy and well sharpened.
斧か。え、一人で行っちゃった？あの人。
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent.
1693年。相当昔の建物か。あれ？ちょっと待った。セーブされちゃったけど、さっきの警察官向こうに行っちゃったよな。何やってんの？
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
誰かが墓の一つを汚したようですね。
Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
まあ確かに使用人がいるならね、墓荒らしは許さないよね。私たち以外誰かいる。
Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the bear.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins. Poor kid.
The
flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
なるほど。奥さんは丁寧に扱われてるけど、旦那さんは結構嫌われてた。世話人が怪しいよな。あれ？行かないの？ちょっとついてきてくれるんじゃないの？結局一人かい。斧こっちから取れるとかない？
The axe is gone.
あ、
I'd better be on my guard.
斧がなくなってる。廃墟だね。
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show your badge, cop, and then we can talk.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad liar, city boy. For the last time, tell me why you're here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Hmm. 本当は鍵は必要ないんだろ
No
う。
one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
害虫がいる。
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
よかった。いや、お前来んの遅いよ。
Stop bothering me.
いや、怖いんだよ、あんた。
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
いやいや、
Stop bothering me.
ほっときたいわ。
Stop bothering
わ
me.
かったよ。
Stop bothering
わ
me.
かったよ。
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Piers とブラッドリー巡査はホーキンス邸の、庭園を捜索した。家族は敷地の墓地に葬られ、サイラス・ウェンチェスターが守っている。今も主人への忠誠心を捨てず、斧を手にこの場所を見張り続ける年老いた世話人である。ピアーズとブラッドリーは彼をなだめることに成功し、ホーキンス邸への鍵を受け取るのだった。二人は建物に入って、火事現場を探した。
Follow me. I know the place.
いやいや、結構明るい。
Who left this light on?
電気が来てんのか。このなんかオーラみたいな懐中伝統は何なんだろう。
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
何の肉だろうね、これ。これ何の肉だ？
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
なんか慌てた感じ？これ、暖炉。火事場を見つけるって言われてもね。他調べる場所は、ないか？こっちにも誰かいたよね。 これなんだ。
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
ああ、なるほどね。子供が皿を落として、主人がおいおいおいおいみたいな。
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
なるほど。こっちは食事に、あ、手ついてるわ、ちゃんと。
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
心理学上げといた方がいいな。かといってな。ポイントそんな多くないでしょう。多分。あ、4CP 持ってるか。一応プロまで上げとくか。うんうん。間違えた。これで OK か。
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
チャールズ・ホーキンスは冒険家、探検家だったのか。
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
結婚式。心理学上げたことによってなんか
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon.
わかることは
Perfect picture of the middle-class family.
これはない。
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
ここが火元か。あ、ここで誰か一人行かれて
The
しまってい
child's
るな。
corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
これは何
Was
だ。
Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
大酒飲み。
They had a fight. Why?
言い争いをしていた。ランプが割れている。
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
靴をなくしている。倒れたってことか。火事の原因は
Did someone escape the fire?
火事から逃げてるな。 一人火事から逃げてる。
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
時計か。火事が起きた時刻。あ、ここもなんか
If
絵
the
が。
painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
そうだね。なんで燃えなかったんだろうね。
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
あの火事は事故ではなかった
I firmly
ね
believe。this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
喧嘩をしていた。言い争いをしていた。まあ
I
確か
think
に
the
喧嘩
Hawkins
してい
couple
た。
got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
鍵。医学史。18世紀の医療知識と診察行為を集めたもの。いわゆる文明国だけを網羅している。ホリスティック医学や下等と呼ばれる他他大陸の医学は取り扱っていない。なるほど。なるほどかわかんないけど。なるほど。
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
歌詞か。
This door is blocked from the outside.
この警察官どんどん行くんだよな。
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
ここは
Moby Dick,
Okay.
Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
なんだ あまり長い時間あれだと
This piano is in disrepair.
ダメなのか。
Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This piano is in disrepair.
なるほどね。
Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
ピアノを装飾品として扱っていたと。
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
人体比較分析、動物と比較した人体の特殊性に関する精密で詳細な論文。文体は簡素で、語録は俗っぽく、堕落者でも読めるようになっている。なるほど。
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
これは
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
クジラ漁についての本。
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
タイトルなんだこれ。
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. The 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
海底2万里。
Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
深海ミステリーの本。ここは開かない。
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to
苦情
call
の
the
手紙。
police?
サラは人が警察に電話すると口に出すようなことをしたようだ。彼女は一体何をしたのだろうか。前略。ご存知の通り、私は常日頃から君と家族を高く尊重してきた。あいにくながらこれ以上奥様の行動に目をつむっていることはできない。先週彼女はまたも私の客人を恐怖に陥れた。悪意はないことは承知しているが、フラー先生のもとに置くべきである。彼だけでも正気を取り戻させてくれる力があるだろう。再び騒ぎが起こるようなことがあれば拷問のようにも思えるが、警察を交えるしか方法はあるまい。敬意を込めてアントン・ウェラード。サラはおかしくなっておかしくなっていた？ちょっと待って、こっちが正規ルートなのか？あ、いや、こっちしかないのか、むしろ。
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
こっちに行くしかねえか。
Locked.
閉まってる。開いた。子供部屋っぽいな。
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
なんか俺も小さい時やったな、人形で。調査。
Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
母親に確かに俺も読んでもらった記憶もある。
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
睡眠薬。
What was wrong with this family?
睡眠薬を使わないといけない状態？
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
息子がおかしかったのか。あれ、絵がなくなってんな。
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
彼らの悲劇につながった口論はしばらくくすぶった状態にあったようだ。サイモンの日記、母親とその発作が心配だったらしい。ホーキンス夫妻の間で緊張も高まっていたようだ。火事は喧嘩の結果だったとか？なるほどね。喧嘩した結果火事になった。サラ・ホーキンスの事務所の鍵。
What will her room reveal about her?
ここには謎パートか。
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a
バルビツール酸系睡眠鎮静薬。サラ・ホーキンスはこんな薬に頼るほど気持ちが動揺していたのかもしれない。神経系の抗生剤として作用するが、一度使用すればそれなしでは生きられなくなる。麻薬的な？あ、いやいや、ちょっと出ちゃった。ダメ。
This padlock is too complicated for me.
調査が足りない。ちょっと待って、調査上げれる？1回。1か。1か。1じゃダメだな。鍵使えないですか？
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
さっきの鍵ってこれだよね。おお、魔法陣。
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah
販売
Hawkins
元帳。
sold.
この台帳にはサラ・ホーキンスが売った絵がすべて記されている。 1月から4月、ボストンのクライアントのための絵が、23万 JF のための絵が17万、ボストンのクライアントのための絵が200でいいのかな。230と170と200、ボストンのクライアントの映画が230で、FS のための映画、過去展示350。変換が1個あるね。50万。
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
サラ・ホーキンスのエージェントは心配し始めていた。彼女はエージェントにしばらく連絡していなかったようだ。親愛なるサラへ、君が孤島へ身を隠して以来、君の美術に惹かれるコレクターが増えている。どうか新しい絵を送ってほしい。最後の作品たちは実に陰鬱で、奇怪で、他の映画とは一線を画す感動があり、値は高騰している。最近の売り上げによる君の取り分を同封する。一つ忘れないでくれ。初めて君の才能を見出し、世に知らしめたのは誰だったのかを。愛を込めて。マクシミリアン・エル。なるほど。絵が売れるとね、エージェントは変えられちゃうかもしれないとか。そういうあれにもなるのかな。
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
オカルトわかんないよね。あげてないからね。
The door is blocked on the other side.
これは
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
チャールズ・ホーキンスが走り書きで優しい言葉を妻に当てている。なるほど。愛を伝え合える夫婦はいいですよね。
Bradley? Is that you?
こっちか。
Is anyone there?
ゲーム上オカルトを上げてもいいのかな。サラの絵か。これ主人公じゃね？これ追いかける流れだろうけど、悠長にこれを詮索するあれはありますか？どこに行った？
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
こいつが下にいたってことは、上の可能性も。上の可能性は、なんだこれ。
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
上に逃げていった
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
可能性は
Dated 1818.
いやけどこっちに逃げていったらどっちみち待ち合わせるか。いや悠長になんか見てたからな。主人公の絵がなくなってんな。まだクエスチョンが残ってる。これのことなのかな？
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
クエスチョンにチェックが入ってるから。新しい発見はなかったね。
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door was closed earlier.
なるほど。ちょっと飲み物持ってきます。よし。さて、あ、こっちドアが閉まってたんだよね。
No, no, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
もうまさにこれだよね。これですよ。
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. It looks like an old seaway map.
古い海図、これを航路にしていた。ああ、なるほどね。
like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
ルーン文字。
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
フラー医師からの手紙。サラ・ホーキンスのセラピスト。チャールズ、不安はわかるが、サラはここリバーサイド病院で手厚く保護されている。彼女の容体は極めて特殊な治療と高度な養護が必要であることは言うまでもあるまい。安全な環境で専門職員に囲まれて初めてその潜在能力が解き放たれるのだ。だがもちろん決断するのは君だ。ただし時間はほとんど残されていない。友より。トーマス・フラー。
Seems like this came from a log.
公開日誌。1847年5月24日。42N70W。これは座標かな。ダークウォーターと午前中ひたすら北上。ハミルトン船長は自信満々だ。今季はオルペウスを倒すと言っている。神の慈悲あれ。5月30日日曜日。47N55W。クジラが跡形もなく消えてくれた方が良かった。浮かぶ死体。こいつらの悲しい末路をほっとけなくなってきた。こんな巨体を食うのは何者だ？私は不吉だとハルミトンに話したが、だが彼は聞く耳を持たない。6月1日、49N61W、村近くに怒りを下ろした。清獣の血で海は赤く染まり、これを追うことは神々に背くことだって島民は言う。俺が恐れているのは全能神だけだと返してやったが、船蔵で一人になると怖い。6月4日、57N51W、近くで巨大なクジラを見た。その図体は完全に未知の領域。地獄のような歌を歌っている。ハミルトンは挑むという。6月23日、33N53W。捉えた。こんなグロテスクなクジラは見たことがない。史上最大の獲物として記録に残るな。死んだ仲間もいるが、我々は栄光を手にした。この日は後世にわたって祝福される。6月29日、ダークウォーター。オルペウスを倒した。船蔵は空っぽで戻った。スキュラとハミルトンは記憶の中にしかいない。どういうことだ？
There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
なるほどね。
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
あ、これ、さっきの西のところに動く。カエルが西に記述されている。こっちはなんだ？
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the... Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
チャールズ・ホーキンスとフィッツロイ船長が3人目の男性とポーズをとっている写真。 親しい。
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
.なるほどね。15、30。どこをまずやるかだよね。
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
これを最後だとすると、捉えたところだとすると 33N の 53W。33N。N がまずどっちだ？縦線でいいのかな？ 33N の 33N。33N。53W。いや、違うか。こっちがウエスト33、53。53なんてないよね。こっちがウエスト33。60の、こっちが 50？ 50っていうくらいもないもんね。当たってるー。なんだろう。大体でやったら、大体でやったらいけたわ。どういうこと？
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
これでいいのか。第4章、ホーキンス邸下のトンネルというところで、今日はここまでにしようかな。ということで、本日は終わりにしたいと思います。来てくださった皆様、ありがとうございました。またやりますので、暇だったらまた見に来てください。それではお疲れ様でした。